Hello, J 2012 here, and today I'm going to be showing you my Super Nintendo games collection. Now, Super Nintendo is Nintendo's first 16-bit baby. Yeah. And it's a pretty good system. It's like, has many good games, has pretty cool capabilities. It was even rivaling against a Mega Drive, Sega's Mega Drive, or the Genesis. Yeah. So, yeah. And I'm going to be showing you my games for them. I only have like 10 games, but they're at least still worth looking at. Anyway, let's do this. Let's start off with Super Mario World. Now, this game is Mario's first Super Nintendo game, and Mario's first 16-bit adventure, if you will. Yeah. And it's a pretty awesome game. Yeah. Has pretty memorable music. Yeah. It's a pretty good game. Yeah, it's fantastic. And also Yoshi first appears in this. Yeah. And also, inexplicably, Luigi is the exact same as Mario in this game, except his colors are swapped. In the Super Mario All-Stars, so with Super Mario World, this didn't happen. Yeah. Let's look at the back. Yes, we're used to Super Nintendo and with the Japanese Super Famicom. And yet they're pretty much the same shape or something. It says recommended for ages 8 to adult. Yes. Because 7-year-olds are not going to be of any use. Oh my god, it's actually distributed by Bandai, this game. Or at least in this region. And Bandai made Digimon. And Nintendo made Pokemon. Oh, I shouldn't have said that, because I just mentioned both of these things in the same topic. Shame on me. Anyway, this is a fantastic game. I suggest you pick it up. For goodness, how much. Anyway, Super Mario Kart. This is the first Mario Kart game. There's also where racing becomes an adventure. What is it now? Anyway, this is the first Mario Kart game, and also it's also a pretty fun racing game. It's actually pretty fun. It's in 3D. It has pretty impressive graphics. Look, Mode 7. So I should have mentioned that, but I didn't, because I have a very crap memory. Yes. Although there is a problem, it's just that because it is so old, the top flap, or the right flap of this just fell off. Inside, fall out. The manual has pretty cool art. You may or may not find anywhere else. Oh look, because I bought this on eBay for Christmas in 2009, I think. And somebody been drawing some stuff on this, just to check. Maybe they were doing some codes on it. Who knows or cares? You know, if you get 5th, you failed at life. Here's some cool tips. And also, this is a pretty awesome, art. Because, God, look at that face on Lakitu. Not sure if you can see that perfectly, but basically he has a pretty cool face. It looks pretty awesome. Yeah. But this is a pretty awesome racing game. It's a pretty good character roster. Yeah. I suggest you pick it up. Ooh, the manual fell out. That's a great sign. That's a great start. Anyway, next game. Stunt Racer Fat FX. Yep, this is another racing game. This one uses a Super Effects chip. Yes. And it's slightly different from a regular Super Nintendo cartridge, which you'll find out shortly. Yes, and here we go. Here's some stuff. Yeah, we got it. Yeah, we got it. Yeah. Facts. Look. There's a sticker for the ALSPA rating. Yeah, this is actually a sticker. Although it clearly says Nintendo back. This project is an exempt from blah 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 blah. Is it? And Super FX. Anyway, we're going to be showing you the Super FX shortly. Or right now. Anyway, let's check out some games. This is a normal game. This is a Super FX game. Here's the normal game. As you can see there. Here's a normal, and here's a Super FX game. As you can see, you can get them on top of each other. It seems to be hard. Normal games do not have the Super FX chips on the sides to make 3D gaming possible. But still, this is a pretty good game. Also, the tab seems to open. It's not a good sign. And this is awesome. I suggest you pick it up. Mortal Kombat, published by Acclaim. Yes. Complete Competition Edition. Is that different from the normal edition? Anyway. So, yeah, basically this is a fighting game. It's one of the most popular fighting games ever. It's pretty good, but it's kind of overrated, to be honest with you. It's not a bad game. In fact, I actually like it. It's just overrated and also, in a way, very controversial, if you will. So bloody. Look, it's showing you the original arcade cabinet on there. But luckily, this comes with the manual, so we can figure out all the moves and probably all the special moves. And there's like some. It's very bloody because it's like full of fatalities and babalities. I'm not making that up exactly. How is babalities? Basically, they all become babies and they start to cry and they start a flood or a monsoon or both. Anyway, this is a good game, but sort of overrated. Oh, this is Mortal Kombat 2. This one doesn't say the PAL version at the bottom, like most Super NES games I do have. But so it's making it confusing. I have manual for this game as well, so lucky old me. The ELSPA rating is not a sticker on this one. It still says in an exempt. This clearly isn't. There, yeah. Text, Sub-Zero, etc. Yes. Full of screenshots and graphics. I should point out the graphics in both games were pretty cool. Like, they were pretty awesome. Like the first game, this is pretty decent, but it's pretty good, but it's not my favorite. Okay, this one, Super Aleste. And to be honest with you, I don't really play much of this game. All I remember is it's a shoot 'em up, or shmup, or whatever they call them. An original, superior, vertical scrolling, power-up shooting game for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. Power-packed action-filled stages will leave you breathless with it. Yes, it's from a company called Toho. Have I heard of them? I can't remember, to be honest with you. And on the back, you see where I made that? Wait. Again, like Smart World, this was distributed by Bandai again. Good grief, Bandai. The Digimon makers. Digimon's good. And Renamon. Anyway, open this. There's no manual. So, yeah. To be honest with you, I don't remember much of this game. So I'm not going to talk about it. Now, the rest of these games, I have 4 more last games to show you, but they all don't come in their boxes, so I have to show them to you, like how they are right now, in Kart form. Here you go, first game. Jelly Boy. It's a boy made of jelly. Yep. This game was published by Ocean Software and Electronic Arts. Yes. It's a pretty good Super Nintendo game. There was also a version for the Game Boy. And it was also going to be a prototype version for the Mega Drive. Yeah, and it's a pretty good game. Yeah, Americans probably would have never heard of it. I don't think it was released in America. Correct me if I'm wrong. But this game's actually pretty fun. It's actually one of my favorite platformers. It's also quite underrated as well. So yeah, if you're European, probably pick it up because it's pretty fun. Next game, Krusty's Super Fun House. It puts Super there because it's a Super Nintendo game. It's actually multi-platform. Anyway, this is one of the many Simpsons games published by Acclaim. And you may be wondering to yourself, "Oh my God, this is from Acclaim. This game automatically sucks." Well, you may be considered wrong because it's actually a pretty fun game. It's actually a sort of puzzle game in which Krusty's show is like invested with full of rats everywhere. Or mice. Yeah, so in this game you have to destroy all the mice. You have to eliminate the mice. Or rats. Yeah, and you have to lead the rats to the machine, to the elimination machine, whatever it was called, so that Bart can destroy them. Yes. Now I don't know what Homer's doing here. Also, in the actual game, Bart has a red shirt instead of a green one. Okay? Yes. This is one of the few Acclaim games I actually have that's actually pretty good from The Simpsons. Actually, it reminds me of Lemmings. Except instead of leading the Lemmings to safety, actually leading them to danger. Yeah. Also, yeah, this is actually a pretty fun game. I suggest you probably pick it up. It's actually pretty fun. Okay, this game, I honestly do not have not a big fan of. Super Soccer. Now, this game, basically it's a soccer game, for Super Nintendo. And, I honestly don't know, I don't really play much of this game, to be honest with you, because I don't really play soccer games that much. I don't really like FIFA. Well, I do like some old FIFAs. It's just FIFA's very overrated now because they just keep making the same games of them all the time. I know. It's reminding me of Lego Traveler's Tales, actually. Anyway, yes, the sticker of the warning is torn and also it's a bit yellowed. But what would you expect from something from the 90s? Yes. Super Soccer. I don't know much of it, to be honest. I don't know much of it. And here's the one we all came to see because I had to save the best for last. Super Street Fighter 2. Or just no, it's just Street Fighter 2, not Super Street Fighter 2. Just ignore the super. Yeah. Basically, on the front it just shows Chun-Li, Blanca, and Ryu. Yeah, fighting each other. It's actually a pretty fun game, to be honest. It's actually my favorite fighting game ever. Yeah. This will be number 1 on my top 5 fighting games list. Yeah. Other fighting games I like include like Blaze Blue, Calamity Trigger, Digimon Rumble Arena, Super Smash Bros. Melee, X-Men Mutant Academy 2 for the PS1. And this game is probably my all-time favorite fighting game. I also have another Street Fighter 2 for the PS2. It's actually an anniversary edition and it features the freaking animated movie based off Street Fighter 2, and it features Skip Stelrect voiced Ryu in that movie. Yeah, and I don't remember much. And yeah, and he voiced Galmon in Digimon Data Squad. And to be honest with you, I've never really seen much of Digimon's Data Squad. Along with his memory, I think he's lost his personality too. Is all I remember from it. Honestly, I like that anime. I should watch more of it. It's a pretty good. Street Fighter 2 is also a pretty good game. I should pick it up. Anyway, I also have 3 other games. But, excuse me, while I lay them out, I have Super Star Wars, Star Trek The Next Generation, and Electronic Arts Desert Strike. Return to the Gulf. Yes, these, as you can see, are all American. So, let's take a game out. Ignore the manual. Here's the cart. As you can see, it's an American cart. Yep. Let's take a normal game out. Yep. As you can see, they're different. Let's turn them around. You can have the tabs there, so you can't fit them. In fact, I'll even prove it to you. Let's try putting one of my games inside Krusty Super Funhouse. Hooray! It fits! Eject. Then let's try putting Super Star Wars inside. Oh no! It can't fit because it's a different shape. That's always a bad start. You might as well put him like that. And then it still won't load. You might as well buy a European copy. Yes, I think there is a European copy for this game. I honestly don't know as of yet. Right. Yeah. So basically, I cannot play any American games, which is disappointing. Yeah, well, I might as well buy the European versions of them. Yes, that's probably a good idea. Actually, I think that version of the game was actually in Europe. I think it was probably published by THQ, I think. Probably, I don't remember, because I have a very crappy memory. Anyway, away you go. American games can go away. Anyway, that has been my Super Nintendo games collection. Yep, and yeah. If you liked it, don't forget to give it a like and probably favorite it as well. You don't need to leave a comment and subscribe to my channel. It's actually a pretty good thing to do. Anyway, this is WorldOfJ 2012 signing out.